Hey guys, it's BreathRock here. This time I'll show you my build for NEZHA. NEZHA is a sort of unused warframe. He's not really used by many people in the game, which is kind of a shame since I did that also. I really did a mistake by this guy. He's super fun against infested, and I'll show you why in a few seconds. Let's go on his abilities first. His first ability, Firewalker, activates fire path into his legs, and wherever he goes, fire kind of makes a trail there. So, what this does? What does it mean? It means you damage enemies who walk on that trail. You also CC them. You control them. You make them like stay in place for that duration, and it's it's an energy per second ability. You can just walk in place, make enemies stay in place, you stun them. It works really well. Second ability, the Blazing Chakram, is a throwing ability. You throw throwing ability. You throw his glaive-like weapon that he stores on his back, and if you press again the second ability button on your keyboard, you teleport to the location of the chakram. Once you do that, if you hit an enemy and kill it, you get health back. The health is spread to allies as well, only if they are in the range. Third ability, Warding Halo. What it does is it's kind of an iron skin, which is super great, but it doesn't have much strength to it. It's only to like protect you for a few seconds. Since NEZHA is not a tank, he's more like a caster, I guess. This ability also damages enemies who get too close, which here comes the casting trait. Why it's kind of not so strong. It does damage. You also have the time invulnerable, just like with Rhino, and it's really great because enemies can just damage you while you are invulnerable, and it fuels your warding halo. Fourth ability, Divine Spears, is your ultimate crowd control ability. It rises up some spears from the ground and impales enemies. You see here impale and slam damage. The impale damage is for when you initially activate your 4, and the slam damage is for when the duration is up, the time is up, and you slam them on the floor again. You can prematurely deactivate this, and it deals damage. Even if you don't press 4 again, it'll deactivate itself and deal the damage. It's affected by duration and range, as well as strength. We'll take a look at his build. I put an energy siphon on him because I thought using corrosive projection wouldn't be as efficient because he really needs the energy regeneration, and you can't wait till till the Xenoric lens or Xenoric force activates. You'll be kind of defenseless till then. These 4 mods are his base survivability mods. The flow adds to your like health pool because of the quick thinking. Vitality comes well with rage. You lose health to get energy back. Then the energy is used with quick thinking, and also you get it into your health pool. Well, your energy pool, but it's also your health pool, and the cycle continues. If you regain your energy somehow with, I don't know, like energy siphon and rage itself, and if you heal yourself or don't, which you don't really have to, you'll just keep losing the energy, I guess, and that's all. Well, not I guess, that's a dumb thing to say. You'll just keep losing energy, but if you'll use his third ability, you won't lose any energy. Power Drift plus Intensify compose your strength. This also gives you the 30 chance to resist knockdown, which is excellent, 30%. Prime Continuity plus Streamline are your like duration and efficiency, base duration and base efficiency mods. And Natural Talent is for your casting speed. You need it for your what is called the Divine Spears. Now I'll show you how it looks in action. Like I said, you need to use him against Infested, since that's the faction he's most useful against. The Grenier will only use like ranged weapons against you. They will fuck you up. You don't want that. Same for the Corpus, and only that the Corpus also have the nullifiers, which will deactivate your warding halo. Okay, so let's jump into the action. Just boom, and then Divine Spears, they protect you. Firewalker, as you can see, it'll start to CC them. Boom, deactivated prematurely. If you grab a Sentinel with you, it'll be kind of useful, I guess, but a companion, a pet, will be much better. Reactivate Divine Spears. As you can see, they were all in my range. They cannot, except for that one, they cannot attack you from afar, so this lets you just screw them up. Deactivate prematurely and reactivate again. You can see it works. They can't really harm you this way. And if you have a weapon like Tell's Boltes that benefits from NEZHA's passive, which is sliding a lot faster and much farther, you'll pretty much wreck the enemy. Just remember to keep an eye on your fourth ability, and if you want to regenerate your energy, use your deactivate your first ability. And just don't forget to keep wrecking them. And the reason I mentioned taking a companion with you, like a pet companion instead of a Sentinel, is because the pet companions can deal much more damage. And also, if you have the special mod for NEZHA, you can put like little warding halos on your little pets, your little angels, I guess. And this is pretty much how I went this whole day with NEZHA. Just went from one infested mission to the other, and no matter the difficulty, they didn't really pose much of a challenge against me, since, you know, NEZHA burns them off, and you all know how the infested are really squishy against heat damage. Now to show you the second ability, now that no enemies are here to assault me, you activate the second and you teleport to that location. If you noticed, after I teleported, there was a little blast under my feet. I'll show you again. Look closely. See? Boom. It was like really nice ranged. And this is the explosion damage I was speaking about on his first ability. This lasts about 15 seconds before it disappears completely. The fire trail stays as long as your duration says it will. And yeah, this is pretty much what NEZHA can offer to you. He has like really great protection. He has really nice damage output. His damage doesn't scale much, but you know, infested take fire damage, and with elemental damage, the scaling is kind of minor, especially if it's fired against infested. Then it'll just burn them off, and when you burn them off, they're just boom, dead, no more. And if you have the infested pet, you can be sure he'll take care of most of the enemies for you. So just make sure you have one of these purple things in NEZHA's neck right now, and you'll get yourself a pet. But this is it for my build. If you enjoyed it, then leave a like, subscribe. It really helps me continue making videos. And as always, have a nice day. See you guys.